Here we are, day 12. Welcome back. So, before we get started, let's do the due diligence. Alright, if I'm dropping off some knowledge and I give you some value, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're looking for future value, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Well, here we are, day 12. Congratulations, made it to another beautiful day. Let's be thankful. I tell you, most people don't talk about this thing that I'm about to tell you about today. It's called about being financially set, or setting yourself up to be financially free. Being part of being successful is being financially in a good place. So, what I'm going to do today is talk a lot about financial, being with wealth, how to earn wealth, things like that. So, let's go ahead and get started. First thing I like to talk about is what they say about money. Lots of people like to say money isn't good. Money isn't good. Well, let me tell you one thing about money. Money is a bad master, but a great servant. So, when you're having money to serve you, instead of you serving money, it's just a better life. It's a better life. I'm telling you again, money is a great servant, but a sucky master. So you got to change your mindset on about how money is. They say money is the root of all evil. Not true. Not true. They even got the whole wording and phrasing wrong. They say the love of money is the root of all evil. Putting money before... Listen, money has no feelings. Money has no feelings at all. So you got to realize, it doesn't care about you. It's not a respecter of any person. You're in control of your life. The problem is when you put things in front of yourself and you don't control your life, you allow other things to control your life. So you have to not be a servant of money. You have to make money serve you. So with that right, you get your life right. So let's go ahead furthermore into it. Did you know that 97% of the population doesn't even know or has been educated on how money works? 97%. I'm telling you, that is a large amount. I mean, think about it. In our school systems, they don't even teach this. And you wouldn't think that's important? And you wonder why 97% of the population is struggling or just content at having nothing, at being with lack. They believe that's just part of life. It's not true. It's being uneducated on how money works and how money should work for you. That is the problem. And that is the issue that we're going to go ahead and jump forward in and get these things corrected. Get that stinking thinking correct. Alright? So that means that there's about 3% of the population that is making money, that is living an abundant life, that's being wealthy. They're learning how ways to keep money flowing in. So, we're going to have to change that. We're going to have to change that big time. And so that's what I'm going to go ahead and talk to you more about today. So if I'm giving you knowledge, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're looking for future knowledge, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright? So, furthermore into this. Finances. You need to be educated in your finances. It plays a big part in the way your life is. It plays a big part in your happiness, the joy that you have every day. It plays a happy part in you being thankful. So, we got to get our mind right and get that stinking thinking cleaned up. We got to clean it up so we can live a better and successful life. That's right, a better and successful life. So, furthermore, let me give you some other stuff about money and finances and being abundant. You know, the way that people think about money, they say that having money is a sin. That's not even true. You want to know what's a sin? You want to know what's a sin? Being poor is a sin. And you say, how is being poor a sin? Well, think about it. Let's think about it. All right? You were designed and made to be fruitful. You were made to create, to move forward, increase and better life. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about that? That's what we are. We are made to be creators, to be fruitful. You know, we don't just come into this life just to be sitting around stagnant doing nothing. No, that's not what we're designed for. I mean, look at all the things we accomplished throughout all these many centuries. We keep moving forward. We keep increasing. We keep getting better. That's what we are designed for. So, to think that being poor is some kind of blessing or some kind of humbleness, that's a lie. It's not true. It's very sinful to be poor. So to be thinking that it's okay to be poverty-stricken is some kind of honor, it's not. You're really living a bad, sinful life. So we need to correct that. And we're going to get some more of this knowledge to be able to help straighten that stinking thinking out today. All right, so here's another thing that most people don't think about. Abundance. Do you know that many people see abundance as something that is dealt out, that is just dealt out to us? And they're like, well, if that's true, that means I missed out on my dealting and I didn't get mine, and that's unfair. And so I think someone should be kind of give me some of theirs so I can have some, because it's not fair to be without being with my portion. I should have my portion. I wasn't dealt my portion. Well, that's the wrong mindset. Again, that's stinking thinking. You got to understand, that's not what abundance is. Now, what's going to get you right and have your whole mindset in a new positive way is to realize what abundance really is. Now, abundance is not something that's dealt out. Abundance is something that's attracted. Yeah, that's right. I said attracted. Abundance is to be attracted. Now, when you start thinking like that, do you know that gives you that whole creative thought? Now you know ways to be attractive or to attract wealth or abundance. That gives you more ideas. That makes it not so much of I was unfairly handed something. No, it makes the playing field quite even. Straight, flat out even. Once you know how to attract something, bam, your life is on a whole nother thing. To attract something is more of a positive though. So when you're more in a mode of attracting, you're positive. You have a positive outlook on things. You have a positive mindset. And when you have that kind of mindset, you start feeling and realizing that it's a lot more easier and it's not stressful to be acquiring wealth, happiness, abundance. So, get your mindset on that. Abundance is not something that's dealt out. It's something you attract. Now, when you have a mindset of thinking negative, of that I was unfairly treated and I wasn't dealt right, that produces nothing but negative mindset, negative thoughts, which brings you nothing but poverty. Makes you think of nothing but lack. So you have to have that mindset re-straightened. It has to be straightened out for you to realize that abundance is an attraction thing. You attract abundance. You attract wealth. Which means it's earned. And which makes it a lot more easier to do, to go after, to receive, to get. So, abundance is something of an attraction, not something that was dealt out. So now that we got that set on that straightness, let's move on to another thing. All right. Now, let's see. Another thing about abundance. Like I said, abundance is a mindset. A mindset. And when you have positive thoughts and you know what it is to attract, it produces nothing but creativity. So all those negative things, the negative thoughts that leave you with lack and nothing but poverty stricken, it removes that. You know, I've given y'all earlier some books that will be able to educate you and give you the mindset to have you change the stinking thinking that we were set up with. You know, earlier I had given you a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, which educates you on the system, in the education, in the economy, in the work society. It straightens out a whole lot of this stuff and has you thinking on a whole nother level. It opens your eyes to the things of which you should be able to have and how you're able to have them. So, I suggest you go ahead and pick up that book. You know, whether you're a reader or you're just a great listener, grab the audiobook. If you're a person that's always on the go, grab the audiobook. You can get a lot more of that into you. Do your daily chores or the daily things you do every day. If you go ahead and just pick up an audiobook, you can get that into you. So definitely pick up Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's one of the books that's going to help you get that mindset straight and give you more education on financial things. And I tell you, you know what? He's got a lot more other books. So the person that I'm going to lead you to is Rob Kiyosaki, which is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. So go ahead and pick up a bunch of his other collections. He's got a lot of great books on finances and investing, which I've talked to you earlier about financial illiteracy. Great books on it. He's a good teacher. So definitely look up Rob Kiyosaki. Rob Kiyosaki. So, pick up those books. Educate yourself. Don't just keep your mouth open and waiting for someone to feed you. Feed yourself. Always research for yourself as well. Alright. So if I'm giving you knowledge, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're looking for future knowledge, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So, you gotta look to these things. You want your life right, you gotta get your mind right. So, change your mindset from the poverty mindset to an abundance mindset. When you do that, you're going to see a whole new lifestyle. And you're going to live a whole nother life. And always remember, wealth is earned. Wealth is earned, not dealt. Alright, so day 12. We got the knowledge on it. Like I said, win, win, win. And when I see you, is when I see you. Keep moving forward. You're going to be successful. You're valued, you are loved, and we need your value. So keep winning and keep moving forward. Like I said, see you when I see you.